Oh.
Oh. Hello. All right. I guess this is a thing. Hi.
Oh.
Welcome to. Oh. Oh. Wait. Why? Why?
Why would you do that to me?
All right. Okay. Hey. Got them. Right.
Got 'em.
Welcome back to Essentials.tf. Welcome back to esports. We're going to be going on Gully Wash, they whisper in my ear. But we also got Beta here.
Yeah.
Welcome, Beta, to the channel. Cast of the season. Pillar of the community. He has arrived for the LAN.
Yeah.
Bow down to
Wow.
the beat. Right. Well.
I didn't prepare like an amazing intro for you. I'm so sorry. TurboTabs, he's the guy that organizes everything. He's the true pillar of the community. He's like way more behind the lines or behind the scenes, and I just take all the glory.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. But Beat, I've got a. Do you like my nickname for you? Beat.
No.
Okay, Beta, we've got a treat for you. Okay.
All right.
Our next game coming up. Hold on to your popcorns and your pog champs. I'm not going to eat this because Sam will hate me. But we've got Pizza Polished versus Froyotech.
Oh.
Yay, woo.
Yeah, that's like the first good game of the day, right? Like
Yeah.
we have a pretty clear top three, I think. We have Low Pen and Froyotech and Pizza Polished.
Yep.
And those are the two of the top teams. And Froyotech, they've flown in from America, so they're going to be jet lagged. They are probably not set up properly. They did just have a game, so maybe that point doesn't hold up too much. But
Yeah.
point is, they're probably tired and jet lagged and everything. So if there's anyone that's going to take off any game from them, it should be early on.
Yeah.
So like this is going to be a really good game.
I mean,
that's my prediction.
You hold some point to your argument there, because on the previous game that we just watched of them,
Yeah.
they were a little bit shaky for people's liking. They were like, why are they not instantly rolling this team? It should be easy. It should be like 5 minutes, 5 rounds, dun dun dun. Like, but they actually stumbled a bit here and there. It took a lot longer than they would have liked. Maybe playing a bit careful on the side of Froyotech, perhaps.
Yeah, I also think there was actually a bunch of pretty good players on that team that they played against. Like I think they're all like pretty good Highlander players, and I think they're just
You got some
underrated.
high people in there thrown in there. And
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I wasn't too surprised by it. I didn't get to watch all of it, but yeah, it looked pretty standard, and Froyotech looked good.
Yeah.
So I'd actually say it kind of goes against my point.
Right.
But yeah. But can they stand up to the might of the organized skins on Pizza Polished? Pizza Polished, they all have pizza skins on all their weapons.
Most people make the team and then make a skin around it. This team picked the skin and made a team around it.
Yeah.
So that's their marketing strategy. Whether or not it takes off is low to behold. Just to remind people of what the Pizza Polished lineup is looking like. It's going to be like Smear on Demoman, Raptor on Medic, Kradu on Scout, I assume. Alfie will be playing the roaming soul. Wait.
No, wasn't Adiski a soldier?
Yeah, that's real bit back. Yeah. Okay. Albert and Kradu will be playing Scout. It'll be Raptor on Medic, Smear on Demoman, Alfie and Adiski playing soldiers. I think Adiski will be playing the roaming soldier, so Alfie's playing pocket soldier by.
Is Alfie playing pocket?
Yes.
That seems so weird. I can't remember ever seeing him play pocket.
Oh, wait, no.
always
Actually,
been a-
no. They were going to, but they switched it. I remember now.
Oh.
It's all coming back to me. Yeah.
All right.
It's because Adiski's so used to being on as like the roaming soldier.
Yeah. I think we're actually about to go live.
Are we about to go to live? Oh, God. We need to quick Alt-Tab
Alt
on the
tab.
keyboard. I can't reach it.
Get it.
Oh, we're on the server. We're not started.
Oh,
You
okay.
debated
So,
me, right?
all right. No, I'm just going to blame production, right? Because nobody can see them and they can't hear it, so they just assume I'm right.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Just whisper words into it. I mean, if you just say anything with enough conviction, we'll all believe you.
Yeah. Like production, you're being disgusting right now. Stop saying all that stuff in my ear.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It's so annoying.
I know. It happens every day as well. Online casts as well. You think they would scale it back, but the alcohol makes it worse.
Yeah, I mean, at least Jem isn't here. Like, he's the ultimate sexual predator of the TF2C. Anyway.
I don't know how we segue past this point now.
No.
So, okay. How are you feeling about this matchup, Beta? Who do you think's going to win it? Like, is Pizza Polish in with a chance against the might of Froyotech?
Well, you just called them Froyotech, but I think they'll actually win out. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. It's going to be like 4-2 or something in favor of Froyotech, if I had to guess. But what's your guess?
I think it'll be surprisingly close. I think this is the time. You're right with the jet lags and all that. The Pizza Polish to hit turn up and play games, and the game has most certainly started. Here we are on our Gully Wash mid, and the first thing I see is a bombing in Paddy kind of just turning up to his side of the team. They're just playing their side right now, playing it calm, collected, dealing with Alfie, who kind of got picked off there. There we go. There's the collapse. Ooh la la, look at that. Jesus.
That's insane. Dude, they were all just so bunched up in that choke. That was just one rocket ended up killing all of them. That was just a complete slaughter.
Froyotech, please, these boys have families. Have mercy on their poor souls. And, well, they're trying to build a sentry gun ready for last, but I think it might even get taken down before it gets set up here. But I don't think they're quite aware of where the sentry gun is, but they've seen Alfie, so they know that he's kicking about on the engineers. So they've got to make their assumption from there. And they have got a healthy Uber advantage, but they're taking the time with it. You know, they've got a very nice wipe, so it kind of lets them take their sweet time. So they have to deal with the pyro here, and then they're not popping off immediately. Now they'll pop off now just from the spam and the heavy weapons guy, and you can see that there's no pushovers over on Pizza Polish. Now they're trying to play off the point, and you do have Smear who actually goes down to Banny now, and Banny can just control the point from there. Nobody actually has enough time to actually get onto the point, and there we go. There's our first round. Very comfortable round for Froyotech.
Very clean round. I was just all off of that mid, basically. They did get a little bit of time to set up because they just killed them so fast that they were just kind of lagging behind on capping all the points, but they just spent their time getting into good position, and it worked out really well. Just a very solid Uber, and that's going to be 1-0 in favor of Froyotech. And let's see how they do this mid. Don't get caught.
I mean, it can only get better from this point. That last mid was a car crash of a mid, and it's going roughly the same as before. They've lost that soldier very early on to the aggression, and Arek is actually chasing these kills out now. They lose one soldier, and they actually decide to back off. This is probably the smart call, really. They do lose Smear, who's kind of cut out from the rest of his team, but it's kind of expected. So at least this time they can maybe get together some sort of hold for the last, and they'll have that Uber charge on their side this time.
Yeah, this is a way better situation, that's for sure. Like, this is a fine situation. You can't contest second, but you can definitely put up a really good hold on last, and you just have to be very careful not to get forced, basically, is what they want to do right now. And they don't want to let anyone else in stupidly, and they don't want to have anyone go in there. But look at that, Habib goes down to it. These guys, I wasn't even aware there was a spy. Oopsie doopsie. And yeah, that's going to just slow down the push for sure. But he's just going to go all the way back here. And that will just just completely settle things down, and the spy just went back. Nobody got the counter-sack in or anything, so just slows down. Maybe Arek's going to go for a sniper or something, but Banny's actually just going to rush down the soldier. Alf was just looking at him. He was like, okay, I can't shoot this guy. He's too handsome, but no, that's going to end up with death.
So with one player over against Pizza Polish, so I need to remember what that skin is called now, but they actually take out the sentry gun, so this is the time to push. They use in the Uber, and they've counter Uber now, but they've bought so much cap time on the point. Very nice coming out from, I think that was Banny there, who does get caught off, but this has bought so much room for his team. Even one soldier, it was all that was needed to kind of finish off that round there, so very expertly played by Froyo so far.
Yeah, that was actually just an Uber on Uber fight, and it just... like, just Banny going on to the point, I think they just recognized that there were no stickies on it, and they just played that really heavily. And like Banny, he died for it, but it was definitely worth it. And like, they were going to lose the fight, but they won the point, and that's how you win the game.
Oh boy. So let's see what they can change up on this mid. They need to kind of prioritize the soldiers not dying in this mid, and it looks like Alfie's just doing that. He does go down, but he tries to buy time for a Disky. He was trying to go for a wraparound from the drop down area. Doesn't quite work out as that, because he does get spotted a bit early on. And there you go, another Froyo mid, and probably another Froyo second, and maybe even another Froyo round.
Yeah, it might be worth for Pizza Polish to just really slow down the game, try to get like a 5-minute hold going, just to make sure that they don't get completely rolled. Because a lot of the times this is just like they just need to warm up, and this is the one map only, so they don't have a second map to just kind of catch up on lost time. So if they just slow down the game a little bit, just maybe play a little bit too passively. But actually, Paddy's going to go in very aggressively, trying to see if he can go in with a wreck, but neither of them make it in there, and Reg will go down to the sentry gun, which was up. So so far, so good. They got the first hole off of the suicide, And now they're just going to slow down, I think, and play passive.
And you can see Adiski is already trying to take advantage of the man down. He's gone forward with a buff, and that buff has worked well for him. He's taken out Garbuglio, and now they can maybe make another little play on the flank, but he's been pushed back for now, and Garbuglio is going to be respawned anytime.
Almost dies, and he went down to 2 HP, I think, but he survived. And almost dying is the same as not dying. And that's an important fact. But they definitely know there's a sniper, so they're not going to get caught out unaware, that's for sure. It can only be bad positioning right now.
Sentry gun almost taken down, but no matter how many times you're going to shoot that sentry gun, it's not going to go down to one shot. So maybe could think about getting some coordination spam and some sniping going there. There we go. Sentry gun taken down. Very nicely played by Froyo. So now they can start branching out with the sniper, maybe can start taking these more ambitious shots. You actually see the spy who's kind of in the mix of things there, but he bumped into a few heads and he's going to back off now instead of. But this is going to keep the paranoia in the back of Froyo's mind, knowing that there was a spy around and maybe he's still there.
Yeah. I think they probably know that he switched. I don't think they're too worried about it, but you know, maybe just the fact that they will look behind instead of looking ahead of themselves and dealing with the spam, that could actually work out a little bit there. But we have actually seen Adiski before. He really seems to favor going for the spy plays, and now we have to be careful of any kind of counter sack coming out here. We see the demo playing being very aggressive, but Habib shuts him down very well. And I think that's just going to be the window has closed for anything.
This is practically breaking down to a flow chart. Beta. It seems like someone randomly dies for Froyo, just kind of picked off by someone on the team, and Adiski just kind of wobbles in.
Benny's just going all in, and he's actually in with a sword.
Wow, he actually got the drop onto Raptor. Oh no, not dropped her all over again. Not like this.
And they actually got 2 kills as well. They got Smear as well, so they're just going to Uber in. They're not even going to wait for respawners. They're just going to put a scout onto the point and just flash them as much as possible. Benny just dukes it really well there, and that's going to be it. Great suicide wave onto the medic, and then just a really nice quick follow-up push. That makes it 3-0.
That was like the best suicide wave I've ever seen, really. It was kind of, it did so well that it was like, you might as well just call it a dry push. And
yeah, that was just like the engagement.
Yeah, the winning move. So another round, 3-0 on the board. This is looking quite dominant from Froyo, but there's still time. There's still 22 minutes in this, and Gullywash is a crazy map, man. I've seen some crazy comebacks on this. So Alfie will go down, but that's pretty standard at this point on these mids, but they're actually clawing back. They're pushing across the point somewhat and finding these little fights, these little skirmishes, but as time goes along, it seems like Froyo kind of collecting themselves better, and nice flank coming in from Garbuglio, and so he's going to go down for his sins, but he did do a massive amount of damage and got off kill here and there, so that will win out the mid for his team, and that was sent all the way back to last pizza.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with Garbuglio's play so far. It seems like there's a bit of a standoff between the teams, like a lot of the time on the middle, like they're both kind of waiting each other out, and then all of a sudden Garbuglio just comes in from the side and just like does enough damage that everyone else can push forward from Froyotech. So he's doing a really good job, but they have, on Pizza Poly's side, actually managed to slow down the game quite a bit, and now they're holding second here with an Uber. Looks like they're just going to run forward with a scout, and oh no, Raptor doesn't manage to save his demo man.
Oh my days.
Oh my god, and this is Soda here, and now eventually he is forced out, so that didn't work out at all. And like they have blocked the point so far, but now they're going to have to deal with a full Uber. And,
oh god, this is a car crash of an Uber. This is a... Oh. Yeah, you can see, like,
get him, Raptor.
You know when Raptor, he got his Uber, he popped it off, and he was so happy. He's like, "Team, I've got the Uber." Runs outside. It's like, "Team, team." There's nobody there. There's nobody there, Beta. So he just ends up kind of wasting that entire Uber, putting himself in danger, and kind of losing his life for this last push, where they really desperately needed those heals for last. And look at them; they're just rolling over them at this point. The respawn train has come in, but choo-choo, it's getting in. It's going into a car crash. It's just the train wreck keeps on flowing, and it's just one poor little soldier by himself. It is Adiski. He's got the heals on his sides, but they've got a Banny to throw at them. He just throws it at the pocket soldier, and now it's just the medic left. The respawners are back though, but not quick enough. 4-0. Yeah,
just complete dominance from Froyotech so far. They are showing no signs of jet lag. I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I think they went out to get something to eat. Maybe they have a stomach full of Swedish food, like Surströmming, or what's it called, like.
Wow.
Decayed cod.
Sick. culture references. What are the Swedish things that I mentioned? Well, it probably is my popcorn. I fed some of the players some popcorn earlier. It's probably all the salt from that that's got them kicking their systems. Anyway, another round, another mid. We are seeing a much better improvement so far, although they do lose Smear very early on. That's even worse than the soldier going down early, and it's just as bad. You can even see like that one soldier was kind of controlling them.
Oh, Ben is in on the
himself.
flank. He's actually onto the medic. Oh, okay, barely doesn't get it, but I think he will actually manage to get out alive. So a great play by Benny.
Yeah.
Like that had a really high upside possibility. A soldier, he can't go out there.
Why?
Oh!
Whoa! Snipe.
Habib. That's such a good pipe.
Yeah.
And then he even gets the sticky trap onto the demo man. Man, this is just completely crumbling right now on the side of the pizza.
I wonder if he'll get the flank around. I mean, they're trying to back out from that water. Oh, they almost Raptor almost felt the sweet pipe of Habib there, but he will dodge it for this day. They do get a silver lining with a wreck going down now, so maybe a Disky can have another shot at it. But it's very telling. It's very expected. So yeah, we can even see them.
Ben is just going to fight an entire team, basically. And he's okay. He doesn't survive. Thank God. I was getting kind of angry right there. And look at Disky actually jumps in. Skip jumps in, gets the medic to pop, and now Raptor's going to have the superior Uber right here. He has 2 scouts on him, but they run different ways. So now he can only save one of them. So far, none of them have died, however, so that kind of worked out, but there was also pretty poor focus fire. Credo was going to actually finish off Paddy with the help of Alfie. So it was a pretty decent Uber coming out there, just all starting out with a D-ski.
Yeah, you could tell that they were just favoring to go for the guaranteed kills in the lobby area rather than just going for those, I guess, the giant kills over on the second point, and kept everyone just alive on the flank instead and kind of opted for
the American medic could get caught out here. No, Gabuglio. Just again, just every time I think Pizza Pause is about to make some sort of great play, Gabuglio just ruins all my dreams. And ruined the pizza dreams as well.
They're going to have to be checking those closets tonight for Gabuglio, hiding away, and well, God, they can't even get out at this point. Alfie just manages to squeeze out, but he's such low health. Good thing there's a health pack for him to just quickly pick up there and just manage to squeeze himself out. But Disky's going to lay his life down, trying to go for, I assume, the medic, but just pick up a quick health pack and everything's all hunky-dory.
Yeah, and they're going to recap second here. And they have a pretty sizable advantage as well, and they should know about it. Kratos on Pyro, see if he can reflect it enough. The reflect is kind of worse at deflecting Ubers, I think. I could push them further back, but it doesn't like stunt them in the same way. Like you have to like aim up. It's so weird the way reflect works these days. And he's gonna like kind of absorb a lot of the Uber, and the center gun has gone down. But Froyotech, they got so much ground to work with here. But they need to send someone onto the point at some point. They like have 4 people standing around the point. None of them want to actually get on it.
Oh.
And look at that. They might have just been a little bit too slow. Gabuglio is still in really far. No.
Raptor is disconnected from his 2 soldiers. There we go. There's that Uber. He was desperately trying to get to them so he could get that Uber charge off. And I was a little worried he was going to go down there. But while their back was turned, they pick off Alfie off the point, and now it's just one little soldier on the point, and there you go. They just kind of kite him, waited out, and 5-0. That was quick, Peter.
Yeah, my prediction of 4-2 was very, very wrong, but I did get the winner right, so that's something.
I'm going to alt-tab your PC and let's see if we're on stream here. All right, okay, it's all good, all good. I always panic that, you know, when production switched to us so quickly, we don't have time to adjust and alt-tab our game and be like, oh God, we're on camera.
No, it's fine. I look equally bad, no matter. Like, they can't catch me out looking bad because I just, like,
I just don't want to reveal that I, like, cast, like just weird appendages everywhere.
Like exactly like sitting like this.
Kind of hunchback, but... So that's our game. I assume we're going to get logs at some point. I'm just going to, you know, pray to the production gods that they'll on the phone, and they're doing that right now. But in the meantime, we can speculate. Who do you think was your MVP for
I kind of mentioned it. I think Gabuglio was absolutely like the driving force. He probably got the coolest kills, right? Like he got that 4-kill in the choke where everyone was just bunched up and just all exploded in one gib.
Yeah.
That was great. And then there was also a bigger pipe. That's like the 2 things I will remember from this. But yeah, I think overall just Gabuglio, every time there was any kind of stalemate, it just looked like he just came in from the side and just like completely wrecked them.
It's the perk of Gully Wash, isn't it? If you do a roll in Gully Wash, it's always the Roamer's map, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very good Roma map.
Yeah, it's a very lovely mid for the Roma to kind of do work. Got all sorts of hiding positions and whatnot to kind of abuse, and it's because of that nature of like you can kind of speed around in big door and all this stuff. Is just catered to the Roma, and Garbuglia really kind of showcased why that map is such to be feared. Like if you've got a decent Roma on your team.
Yeah, but again, like it's not like the scouts can't shut him down. You know, so that's definitely something that the Pizza Polo scouts would have to work on.
Well, what do you think went wrong for them then? What was like losing them the game in your opinion?
Like I think very often times I saw for instance the Raptor Uber where like the Ubers were bad, but they were bad for different reasons. But very often they would be like people would focus on different things. They would run in different directions, so Raptor would end up like dropping some of them because he couldn't get to them in time. So it's very much a team issue, I think.
I think it's like communication as well. It's just some people have different ideas of what they want to do. Someone wants to like go really aggressive with this Uber or something like that, or really pick up the pieces with it. And other people are like, no, I want to back out. I've got no ammo. I've got no health. I've got none of this. And so
there's also like I think they also got out DM'd in a lot of situations, but that's not very helpful.
It's just like
just got out DM.
So my prognosis and my cure, get good.
Yeah, just get good. And looks like Habib's gonna be the top damage. No, it's actually gonna be Diski. All right,
quite some low damages coming in here. I bet everyone's
Banny.
People might be a little bit shocked why these damage numbers are lower than usual. It's because it's a quick game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the point where people turn up to mid. And the game is over. It's almost missing like a quarter of the entire game because you're cutting out the second point. People just give up.
No, I think this is a completely normal Gully Wars game. There was just no stalemates, right? So that makes up for it.
Yeah.
No, but then they still
I'm talking about the raw damage stat and not damage per minute. You're right.
Yeah, the damage per minute are crazy.
But is there anything like particularly jumping out at you? I don't see anything out of the norm. Maybe
I see Banny having really high damage, and also Adiski. I didn't realize he did as much damage as he did.
Yeah.
But like I think that really stands out to me is Smear. We were kind of hyping him up earlier.
Yeah.
And he's 2 for 11 and he did okay damage. Yeah, probably. Like I don't know. Like how many lands in a row has Smear just been amazing?
Yeah, I think. Demo can be surprisingly weird where you need like a good team and coordinated team and all this going around you, so it could be a thing of like maybe there's some aspects that aren't favoring him and he can't really play out of his mind as he's hoping to. So I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's my boy Smear, so he's got to. I think he has the game in them, and if there's a time to lose these games it would be now. So this is of course still the Swiss, and usually the way the Swiss works is that you start out having a bunch of pretty bad games, and then slowly things get really, really good and interesting. But this was a pretty good game, I'd say, like at least on paper. And it didn't quite work out that way. I mean, if you lose the game, you really, you're winning an opportunity to learn,
Yeah, oh, that's so positive.
Chinese proverb.
Yeah. Made up by you, probably.
Thank you. It's a Turbo Confucius.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
You have a live what?
Well, we're going straight in. It looks like maybe next
game.